What's up, everyone? Basketballer here. This is now the fourth game for today, December 13, 2022, NBA Game Day. Just want to send my shout outs to my father. Today's his birthday out there, so happy birthday, Pop. Thank you for everything out there. All right. Anyway, this is the game between New Orleans Pelicans and the home team, Utah Jazz. The game will actually start at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I am just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, the spread given is minus 2.5. That's given towards the visiting team, New Orleans Pelicans. And let's take a look at the standings and the rankings of both teams, both belonging to the Western Conference. New Orleans Pelicans, man, they are now the number one team in the West with a record of 18 wins and 8 losses. While Utah Jazz, they are down to number 10. Remember early season at one point they were at number 2, number 1, somewhere around that. But again, they took a downfall and they are now at number 10 with a record of 15 wins and 14 losses, by the way. Okay, so Utah Jazz, they would be having the home court advantage in terms of fatigue. Both teams had their rest earlier or last night, so we can skip that part. In terms of momentum, man, Utah Jazz, they are on back-to-back losses, so we can pick them. And if you take a look at New Orleans, they are on a 7-game winning streak. 7-game winning streak approaching this game. I think that's the longest active winning streak right now in the NBA. And that is correct. 7 games. 7-game winning streak for their last 10 games. New Orleans, they have won 9 out of their last 10. So this is crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the health of both teams and the availability of the players. For New Orleans, Ingram and Liddell still out, and Herbert Jones is listed as questionable. While for Utah Jazz, it's Fontecchio and Colin Sexton is still out. Sorry about that. Let's not overthink stuff. I mean, New Orleans Pelicans, they are on fire. Utah Jazz, they are struggling. They don't have Sexton, and that really hurt them a lot. Remember, Conley is already back, but you can take a look at him. They're still having a hard time because Sexton really brings a lot to the table. Not only is he a good scorer, but he is actually a willing passer as well. And he confuses the defense a lot, and he sets up a lot of his teammates, may it be in the 3-point shots or in the paint. So Sexton is out. The New Orleans Pelicans is just crazily hot. Um, Zion Williamson is just an American bulldozer. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I watch Zion Williamson, I always ask myself, how do you stop this man? It's almost like Shaquille O'Neal, but he plays like a few steps or a few feet away from the basket. He takes a dribble or two, then he drives, and man, whenever you try to bump him, you would be hurt real bad. Shaquille O'Neal, it's just something different. He stays in the paint with those alley oops or low post plays, but it's almost the same in terms of how you would feel if you would bump into them. Um, I don't know what kind of defense would be would be Utah Jazz using on this, but it's going to be very tough to stop Zion Williamson, especially when he's on fire. And of course, whenever Zion Williamson is being doubled or what, there are a lot of open shooters for New Orleans Pelicans, and lately they have been maximizing their opportunities. So spread of minus 2.5, that should not be hard for them to cover. Our pick would be New Orleans Pelicans minus 2.5. I expect them to extend their winning streak. I don't think it's Utah Jazz who would stop that winning streak that they have. New Orleans minus 2.5. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.